There we go. There we go. Nice. All right, and then yep, everything looks good. Maybe everything looks good. Let's go, dude. Everything looks nice. Am I actually all the way up in my chair? Yeah. I don't even know why. Like, I look kind of short there for a second, Chad. I'm gonna fix that real quick. There we go. How we doing? How we doing? Yo, it's Monday, dude. It is Monday. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing today? We got something going on for y'all. Quick little stream for 5 sets of Great League, and we got a team that we're trying out that I'm kind of liking a little bit. This is made from Battleflow, another team that's made from Battleflow, the Pokemon Go PvP team building app, which I love because of how well designed it is, and the fact that it's basically everything you need in one app if you're just looking to improve at Go PvP. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the battles right away. I'm not even going to try to play around. The team that I'm currently using, not that team, even though I do like that team, it's Earthquake, Body Slam, Licky Licky, Galarian Moltres, and Araquanid. Really weird team, but it's kind of working versus the meta. I did pretty well with it last night. There were some games that were super close, but a lot of games that this team did surprisingly well in. So I want to go ahead and get started with it, but hopefully y'all are doing good today. Let's go ahead and get started with the battles. Interested to see what we're going to be seeing today because the meta's been shifting a decent amount. But for the most part, it's been what, like, let me see. It's like Mimikyu, Fortress, Malamar. Oh, shoot, Toucannon lead, baby. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Toucannon. 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that's 8. Hold on. That's 8. I'm like, hold on. 1 second. Beat Blast? Crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. So far, RPS is so on our side. What the hell? I'm gonna shield up. I'm shield up and hope and pray. What's their plan here? Are they gonna? Oh, I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna straight for the Brave Bird. I don't care. Straight for the Brave Bird. Let's see. Brave Bird 1. Hoping and praying that we didn't get a delayed activation of Body Slam, dude, because here goes our last shield. There we go. No, wait, what? The visual glitch. Oh my god, what? The visual glitch. Are you serious? No. Okay, so we got lagged out there. There we go. Okay, we got the fly off. Now, now that Clodsire might have Stone Edge. My hope is that we'll still be able to get off a Water Pulse before they finish us off. Because it's also non-stab Stone Edge, and this is a pretty good IV Araquanid, so I want to see if we'll outpace. Okay, they do have Stone Edge. Okay. Hold on. 2, 3. Oh yeah, we're fine. This better KO. I'm not even joking, chat. Water Pulse. And there we go. Good game. GG's. Nice. So what was that? That was Toucannon. Shadow Toucannon. With a Gourgeist, which I have not seen in a minute, but it makes sense given all the... well, there's a lot of Hispitoad, and there's a lot of water state swaps right now. so that kind of makes sense. And then obviously like just the flying ground core. Yo, Kami Kazuto, what's up? What's up? Welcome into the Twitch chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. How we doing? It is not Go Battle Thursday. Twitch did not update my info. No. Twitch didn't update my info. No. No. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Hold on. 5 sets in Great League. Okay, now it should be updated. But welcome in, guys. How we doing? Just running some sets. Actually, we're gonna run all 5 sets as fast as we can. Not sure if we'll be able to get through every single one, but we'll do our best, bro. We'll do our best. I think we're in the 2400s right now. Just logging our battles as we go. Hope y'all are doing good. Licky into Morpeko. Okay, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, please don't let them call this. Please don't let them call this. It'll be so funny if this Earthquake lands, bro. Yes, dude. Oh my god. Get that mouse out of here, bro. Get that mouse out of here, bro. Oh my god, dude. I see, that's the thing that I considered the other day. I was like, what if I just start running Body Slam, Earthquake, Licky instead of Shadow Ball? Because everyone expects Shadow Ball, Licky, and almost all the teams are super stacked against it. But you run Earthquake, those Empoleon and Morpeko don't stand a chance, bro. They don't stand a chance. Oh my god. I'm gonna clip that real quick. That was awesome, dude. I'm gonna clip that real quick. Oh, dude. That was so sick. Are you ready for the gym PvP changes coming? Wild Joker, what you talking about? Besides the update to the Play Pokemon format for Go PvP, which is the finals. I think the finals at World Championships are going to be played in teams of 3 with 3. It's 3-on-3, which is so random. But Wild Joker, what you talking about? Was there a leak or something? Because I'm not now. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued, my guy. Oh shoot, another Twitch streamer. Licky versus Talonflame. Shadow Talonflame. Shush. Okay, we're not swapping. 1, 2, 3. Like, we are not swapping. We're not gonna go with the Earthquake this time. Okay, so a good chance they're running Brutal Swing and Trailblaze. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the Body Slam. See, I knew they're gonna shield. 2, 3. Gotta go for another Trailblaze for sure. So they're going straight passive damage. So I'm guessing that they have a Mud Boy in the back. If they shield, that'll be fine, I think. Yeah, that's okay. I just need them to think that... What did I say? Dude? I said there's going to be a Mud Boy in the back. I said it. It's like, what did I say, bro? Crazy. Gonna go for the bubble beam. Because they're not gonna shield this. No! No! Crap, they read that. Okay, okay, okay. They read it. Almost. Good game. Well played. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm trying to figure out what we could have done better there. Because that was, like, we had the alignment on that team comp. We definitely did. I think it was just the fact that we didn't go for the water pulse versus the Marowak, but I did that because I wanted to bank energy a little bit on Araquanid. But we also should have just read that they were going to go for the fly ASAP instead of just waiting for me to try and swap in Licky Licky, because they were probably like, oh yeah, he's gonna probably just try to wombo combo, get my shield, and swap back in. Yeah, maybe if you brought in Licky right away. Yeah, I think so. But I knew they were going to shield the Ampharos at least, because they had to regardless. But like I said, it was a triple fast move team, which I haven't seen in like that in a good minute. That's fine. Ampharos and Marowak. Yeah, I really thought we had that game. That's why like that kind of threw me off a little bit. It's okay. Next game. Yeah, no, like I haven't seen a fast move team comp in so long like that, but that's why I figured we might have had it. But when the Ampharos came in, that's when I was like, I mean, I guess we could have tried to just like stay in with Licky Licky against Ampharos instead of bringing in our Moltres, because our Moltres had still so much play versus Talonflame and Marowak. And then I think we could have even clutched it with maybe even like a 2-shielded Araquanid. We probably could have clutched it that way, but it's okay. You never know what's in the back of these teams these days. You really don't. Versus Malamar. Interesting. So I'm actually going to swap right into something that can beat it, but I'm not going to expose my hard counter just yet. They'll go for the superpower. Colby, what's good, boy? What's good? Welcome in. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the like. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay, so far, this team comp is giving me Malamar, Tinkaton, Jellicent, because I've seen that team comp at least like 3 times. I'm actually kind of shocked I went straight for the superpower then swap. Which is why now I need to actually shield my Moltres and then dip out into Araquanid. Damn it! Oh, okay. That's fine. I was gonna swap to try to catch up on my Araquanid. That's okay. I'll bring back in my Licky Licky. I really want them to try and get greedy. Was that a Gigaton hammer? It feels like that was, but maybe I got them on the 1-turn lag. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, please. Why won't you just swap into the... Yo, Dr. J, what's good? I'm hoping that this KOs. Because I want to hold on to my energy. I don't want to let it go. I don't want to show that I have Earthquake just yet. This is going to suck. Oh my god. It's a home slice Henry team, so that's why I'm seeing so many repeat and copy paste teams right now, is because people are just copying the teams. Gotcha. Bro. This team count does pretty well, except for matchups where we're on a ghost with our Araquanid. Why am I throwing Bubble Beam? I don't know, chat. I've already lost at this point because we couldn't get Araquanid on our... We couldn't get Araquanid on that Malamar. So, that's it. Yeah, that's a GG. There's no way out of here. Oh, man. Am I running the best team? No, this is a team that was recommended by Battleflow, the Pokemon Go PvP team generator app that I like to use, because it's actually really solid. It does build teams that you still have to have a certain amount of know-how and skill to play the teams, but it helps you kind of skip over the whole, what do I need to run right now? What should I run in the current meta? How do I get better with PvP? It kind of helps. It kind of helps, like, it helps a ton with that. But yeah, Colby, it's been a while, bro. What's up, what's up, what's up? Magnus, he said, are IVs like a big factor in battles? They can be. It depends. It depends. Let me see. Malamar, Tinkaton, Jellicent. Again. Okay. What's the app? It's called Battleflow. Search Battleflow Pokemon Go. And they have a website too that you can check out. Dude is so good at like updating the app like regularly. It's so nice. Okay, Licky, Moltres, and Araquanid into another Marowak. Okay, we're going to swap into our Galarian Moltres. 3, 4, 5. Now, what I'm guessing is that they're going to throw this rock. They're going to throw a rock slide and then dip. They're not going to bait here. Oh, they're gonna go straight for the body slam. I'm wondering if I should actually go for the Brave Bird. Let's go for the Brave Bird. See what they want to do. If they shield, that's fine. At least you baited this out. Welcome in, TikTok chat. How we doing? How we doing? Let's see. Fly. Are you gonna shield it? No shield. Okay. Okay. Marowak, Licky, Swanna. Yeah, we needed to definitely win switch here, bro. We would have been, screwed if we did not win switch. Yes, change is coming. I'm gonna look that up, Joker. I'm gonna look that up. Doctor, I ain't capping, bro. I ain't capping. And yes, Olaf, that's the right one. That's the right app. I wonder if they're gonna shield. I wonder if they're gonna shield this, because they haven't used any. I hope they're gonna take the shields from Marowak and then they get screwed over in the end. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be the rock slide, but I doubt they're gonna shield. They're just gonna try and rely on Swanna to win this. Okay, we did deny them, so we'll throw this spot. We'll throw this Bubble Beam. Okay, we farm down. Question is, do we give them farm here? Okay, I think we lit that gust. So we're gonna throw this. And win the game. Because Swanna is frail as hell. I love using it though. Swanna is a super good pick, but it is super frail. GG's. So another Shadow Marowak. Licky, Swanna. Nice. Okay, 3-2. We'll take a 3-2. Search for Steranka interview. Okay, we'll do. We'll look it up when we got the time. So what do we see in that set, Chad? What did we see? So first team we saw was Shadow 2 Cannon, Gorgai Safe Swap with Clodsire Stone Edge Closer. Second game, we threw the Earthquake on the Morpeko lead, and they just quit. The next team was that triple Shadow Vast Move team with Talonflame, Ampharos, and Marowak, which I know we could have beaten, but we just didn't play right against it. What was the next one? Malamar, Ticketon, Jellicent. We're going to hate that team comp. And then last team was Marowak, Licky, and Swanna. So a lot of... Yo, D-Loopy, what's good, bro? What's good? DSG, what's good, dude? What's good? You know what's crazy? Speaking of spiders, I saw the video of the Resident Evil boss fight versus that giant spider in Raccoon City with Leon. And I'm like, you know what's funny though? Hogwarts Legacy kind of made me a little bit less scared of spiders. Like I do have arachnophobia, but it's not bad. But some days it hits worse than others, especially if I see like a picture of a big spider or something like that. But other than that, like the big spider, I was like, oh, ugh. Not like freaking out about it. Felipe and Joker, thanks for the follows on TikTok. Appreciate you, dog. But D-Luffy, good to see you again, bro. One of our mods in the chat. Let's see. Yo, Hiko, let me see. You said, yo, man, I'm new to playing GBL. I'm running Quagsire, Licky, and Mandibus. What do you think? That would normally be a pretty solid team comp. Like, it's literally anything that's like ground and flying right now in the meta is pretty solid. A lot of people are opting for the normal types just to like to have more neutral play and counter the ghost types that are pretty strong when a normal type doesn't exist on your team comp. I'm running literally double anti-ghost, and I could not land either on the ghost type that we just saw, but it's pretty good. You just have to make sure that you have play versus Tinkaton, like Colby said. Like, you have to have an answer. You have to have play versus Tinkaton. Like, I have play versus Tinkaton because I have Earthquake, Licky, and I have Araquanid, which walls Tinkaton. So, Gigaton Hammer still does a lot of damage, but still a pretty good wall. We're going to go to the next set. Lone Wolf, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate you, dog. Oh, this is not good. We're going to swap into Galarian Moltres. If I could swap immediately instead of throwing a fast move. Okay, Ice Punch. I'm not gonna shield this first one. That's what they want me to do. So Medicham, what is there? Bastiodon? No, Licky. 1, 2. That's 5. That's 5 rollouts. I threw it the wrong time. They shield the first one? Okay. Interesting. So their team comp might not like to deal with Galarian Moltres. Please let there be a ghost back there. Go back into Licky because at least we exposed Licky here. My hope is that there isn't a ghost or flying type in the back so that we can actually do something with Araquanid, because that'll be huge. It's going to go straight for the Earthquake. They don't expect a Earthquake. Never. So Medicham, Licky. It has to be another anti-ghost. It has to be an anti-fairy. So I think it's a steel or fire type. Why Earthquake on Licky and not Shadow Ball? Because I feel like the meta is calling more for Earthquake Licky than Shadow Ball Licky right now. Like, I really feel like the current meta, because there are a lot of steel types and other things that can take super effective or good neutral damage from Earthquake. That is not what we want to see. That is not what we want to see. That is not what we want to see. We're going to throw this Body Slam and then dip into Araquanid and Hope and Pray. Because they're just going to outpace us at this point. This is going to suck, dude. They're gonna swap out. If we can, no Bug Buzz, yeah, because like the new moveset on Araquanid recommends having Bubble Beam. Oh, they shield. Oh, but they expected the Bug Buzz, huh? But yeah, the recommended moveset is Double Water, which I don't like because there's no coverage versus anything at that point. But Energy Ball bait. Oh man. Oh man. And they got out the acrobatics. See, but flyers are going to be on almost every team. Almost every team. Okay, we have a chance. Yeah. Yep, a lot of players nowadays know exactly, like, they know that you have no other option but to try and snipe their Pokemon that's like low HP, so they keep overcharging. They expect to swap just so you can't even snipe them at this point. And I'm just like, whatever. GG's, dude. GG's. So that was, what was it? Medicham, Licky, and yo, Dan Laporte with the raid. Welcome in, dude. Dan Laporte with the raid of 9 viewers. Welcome in, dude. Oh man, yeah, but Medicham. See, but that's the thing, is that like they had the one answer versus Talonflame, which isn't really there that often. But the thing is that a lot of these team comps are weak to one very meta Pokemon. Like, it's literally ABA weak to one very meta Pokemon. Like, imagine if I had been running Galarian Corsola. That team comp, the only answer would have been, like, if I had been running Mimikyu, the only answer would have been Licky. But go Solar Beam Licky. I don't know. Solar Beam Licky feels like it doesn't really, like, I don't know, because like, that feels weird. Body Slam Solar Beam, like, what does Solar Beam do that Earthquake and Shadow Ball can't do better? But Dan Pro, thanks for the raid, dude. Appreciate you. Let me see. Have you used Dusknoir? I haven't used Dusknoir in a minute. Betting Ninetales. I thought it'd be Ninetales too. I thought it was going to be Ninetales too. When you can't tell what it's going to be, it's usually going to be a very generalist meta pick, like for Alligator or Shadow Kanto Ninetales. But Colby, you said I run for Alligator, Annihilate, and Machamp? You're one of the people that I just... Yeah, I can't... Ooh. When I see a Shadow Machamp say swap, I'm like, what's the reason? I love seeing Tinks because Machamp basically... it does two-shot them. Too many Ticketons. That's true. I ran Ticketon for a while, and the team that I used to run it with did pretty well, but I don't think I have it on there anymore. Shadow Punch, Astonish. Yeah. Yep. You run Dusknoir. Yeah, Dusknoir is a very common lead, too. Well, it's very common to run in the lead. Why did you use Mimikyu? I did use Mimikyu, like, off stream. A lot of the teams that I ran were off stream, and there were like a bunch of testing. Mimikyu feels like it's more of a liability because of how many normals are popping up all of a sudden. Like, it feels like there's more normal types than usual, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap up the team and go with this team that I like. Let me see. I know I have it here. There it is. Kanto Ninetales, Florges, and Licky. And Malamar is very common now. Malamar is like on almost every team comp. But you know what's in the back? Probably Ticketshot and Jellicent, because people are watching Homeslice Henry a ton. Ooh, that catch. Let's go. So many Malamars, right, Dan? There's a ton of Malamars right now. Ooh, that is not a Malamar. I mean, it's not a Jellicent, but still a ghost type. So that's why we have our Licky. Now, they did bank energy, so we got to watch out for that. I really want to swap out right now. They know when my switch timer is up. Some people are really good at telling when your switch timer is almost up, so they throw right before. It's like literally, I only need just one more. One. See? They knew. If I can live, that'd be great. Actually, no, I'm not gonna shield this. it's probably, yeah, probably Tinkaton or a water type in the back. Because so far these are both anti-poison. What is this like filler music, bro? Ooh, why you throwing superpower right away? You got a Jellicent back there, buddy? You got a Jellicent that you don't want me to see, buddy? Why are you coming in here so fast throwing the superpower like that, buddy? Get out of here. Or unless you're just playing me right now. Unless you're just like 5-heading me and just like going straight for... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Please, 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 please. So... Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over, dude. It's over. I know from personal experience that running Mimikyu into this meta full of Kanto Ninetales is absolute butt cheeks. So, yep. Bye, Corsola. Did you quit? See, I know from personal experience that running Mimikyu in this meta for like with full of just nothing but spammy mons like Kanto Ninetales, Quagsire, it's annoying. Fearow even, like it's hard. Mimikyu is so good when you don't run into a spammy annoying generalist like Ninetales. Either shield or disguise, buddy. That's what I'm saying. But the problem is that Mimikyu can only really stand up in the end game, kind of. Like if you, well, what I did with it was I would run it in the lead. I would run it in the lead with, what did I run with it? It was Tinkaton and Umbreon. And I would, if it was a neutral lead, I would stay in and build a player up, throw a Shadow Sneak, get the first shield, and then I would either try to catch the move so I wouldn't have to burn his shield so fast, or I would just shield up the first move anyway, get to the move, throw it, dip into either Tinkaton or Umbreon, and then later on, because I still had another shield and disguise, if I wasn't hard countered, Mimikyu would pretty much win. But when Mimikyu is a closer, it's rough because it has to catch up to whatever has a bunch of energy already. So that's just my experience. I don't like running Mimikyu right now, but if I do, it's gonna be in the lead. Yo, Cookie Muncher TTV, what's up? What's up? You said over on Twitch. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How do you play on PC? I have my Visor screen sharing software, so it's legit my tablet hooked up to my PC, and I can use my mouse to touch the screen. I can't do anything else in Pokemon Go but do stuff that you would normally do if you were just sitting around casually. You can't walk, you can't do anything. You can join remote raids, you can do anything like we're joining remote raids, you can do PvP, you can just do whatever you want, but you can't walk around, and I don't recommend trying that at all. All right, I'm gonna check in on chat because I haven't checked in on TikTok chat in a minute. Emski, you said also Lucas, thanks for the follow on TikTok, appreciate you. Sony, and thanks for the follow on TikTok. Emski, you said my team was Trevenant, which I did see a while ago. Trevenant came back for a bit, and I'm like, huh, weird. It's not that good right now. Anyway, Trevenant, Mimikyu, Zeraora. I got beat by a Zeraora one time, like back after the first Go Fest, after Go Fest first happened with Zeraora being available. I got beaten by Zeraora, which has a mono electric moveset, and you don't have an answer for electric types. You're kind of screwed, and that's so annoying because you never expect to see anything like that. But anyway, Unkado I get, bro, you know what, whatever, I'm about to be 29 next month, doesn't matter. Unkado I get Great League Pokemon. Mine all have terrible IVs. You just gotta grind and trade. Grind during events where the PvP viable Pokemon, like let's say there's a bunch of Murkrow around for maybe like the Halloween event. Maybe there's a bunch of Ghastly around. Maybe there's a bunch of Dark types and Ghost types that are around that are meta viable. That's when you grind for those Pokemon because they're more common in the wild. They're easier to get. But if you don't have any decent IV Great League Pokemon, use what you have. IVs don't have to be perfect. IVs do not have to be perfect. Listen to me, chat. IVs do not have to be perfect for you to compete or even win battles in Go Battle League. Seriously, you can run terrible IV teams and still win. Because people just tend to run more attack-weighted Pokemon these days anyway, just to win the cap ties. But if you really want to try and shoot for better IV Pokemon for PvP in general, just you gotta go out and grind. You gotta do raids. You gotta catch in the wild, and you should trade when you can, because that's the way a lot of people get meta relevant Pokemon that aren't able to grind a ton otherwise. How do you build good teams? Funny you say that. You build good teams using the Battleflow app for Pokemon Go PvP, because that's what I used to build these 2 team comps. And it turns out that the team comps are pretty good, but it depends on the matchups. It depends on your skill. It depends on like whether or not you know move counts on both your Pokemon and the others. So you can do that. You can also make sure you practice. Watch YouTube content for Go PvP. There's even TikTok content, Instagram content for Go PvP. Make sure you follow creators that explain team comps or showcase shoutcast team comps a ton, because it just really provides insight. I've been playing since Training Battles launched in 2018, so I know a thing or two. All right, let me go ahead and get back to the battle real quick, because your boy is still running in a little low on time here. What was that last team comp though? That last team comp was Malamar. Mimikyu was in the back. And then it was Galarian Corsola. This is so Pokemon coded music. Okay, Empoleon. Not a bad lead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They went to 6. So that means this Kanto Ninetales win the cap tie. Oh, we only got a great 7. So Empoleon, probably Mimikyu. There's gonna be a ghost back there for sure. What we need to do, we need to try and catch the move on our Licky Licky. They're going all the way in. Ha! It's low kick. Wait. So it's definitely a fire type in the back. Lord. So we need to... What do we even do here, chat? Because we have 2 options to farm down with, but the problem is we're going to take neutral damage regardless. We have no answer, no decent resisting answer for Chestnut. So they're going to go for Frenzy Plant. They're not going to go for Superpower. Has to be a fire in the back. There has to be. What is his music, dude? What is his music? I'm going to switch it up in a second. 1 second. Okay, goodbye. If it's Chestnut, we got to swap back in immediately. Oh, we can't swap back in immediately. I'm so confused because I feel like this is a team. I mean, I get why this is why they have an anti-ground answer in Chestnut, but we'll see what happens. Oh god. Oh god, bro. This is gonna be so bad. Stone Edge. Did not expect this team comp at all. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. We have no other option at this point. They're going to throw the Earthquake, and then they come back in with the Chestnut, because Chestnut's not low enough for us to farm down. So they're going to get off a Frenzy Plant, and then it's going to be GG. They throw the Earthquake. That's fine. Because we'll just say GG's here. Well played. Weird team, but well played. Unexpected team. I should have. Like, I knew they were up to something the minute that they overcharged. I knew they were up to something the minute that they went to 6 instead of going straight to 5. Yo, Dons, what's good, my boy? Welcome in, dude. Good to see you. Yes, Olav. Yes, the app can help you build teams based on your Pokemon. Yes, it can do that. It's one of the reasons why I love it so much. Whew. Okay. Next game. Ninetales versus Golurk? Bro, come on. 1, 2, 3. I don't care. They're gonna throw a dynamic punch and then dip into something else. I don't know what. So now it's another D-Gen team because there's gonna be another fast Pokemon back there. It better be something that I can hit with Earthquake, please. Shadow Punch bait, bro. Come on. Oh, I'm still gonna hit you. I'm still gonna hit you with Earthquake. Imagine if I had Solar Beam now. Imagine if I had Solar Beam. Earthquake. That's fine. We will not go down to a Hydro Cannon. But if they want to shield, more power to them. I said we wouldn't go down. Dark Work, what's good? Welcome into the Twitch chat, dude. I'm gonna instantly bring it. I'm not even gonna let my Licky farm down. We're gonna come in straight with. So there has to be an anti-flying in the back. Anti-flying, anti-normal, anti-ghost. They're gonna shield and then dip. They're gonna bank the energy and then dip. KG, what's good? Welcome in. Welcome into the Twitch chat. How we doing, dude? Shield, bank energy, and dip. Interesting. Are we going to... Are they going to really two-shield this? They sure are. They sure are. So what are they, triple debuff now? No, they're double debuffed. Shoot. That is the second Turtonator that I've seen in the past, like, 2 days. What the hell is Turtonator doing in Great League, dude? Like, what do I even do versus a Shadow Golurk? And, like, what kind of core is that? Whatever. I'm not salty, Chad. I'm not salty at all. But, like, what? What? I'm so confused. What is the purpose for running those two together? You know what? I'm an adult. Let me calm down, because Go Battle League is never that serious. It's never that serious. That's why people just run the most random shit ever. So what was it? It was Golurk, Turtonator. What was the middle? Oh, Greninja. Yeah. What? What? Dude, I think the midday to evening meta is just like crazy in Go Battle League. Like, I'm so confused as to why people think that this team would have destroyed that whole team comp. But the minute that I run this, there's gonna be a fighting type lead, a fairy type, and then a ghost type. Calling it right now. Calling it right now. Right now. Calling it right now. Oh! Okay, so an opposing Florges. 6, 7. So they expect me to go to the Shadow Ball. They'll throw a Chilling Water. And I hope they swap into a Steel type. But I said there was a Fairy, so I'm waiting for the Fire type now. So Florges has to have anti-poison, anti-steel. What are we doing? Why are they staying in? Is there there might be a ghost type in the back. So I am going to throw the Earthquake now. We'll see what they do. Double Chilling Water is probably going to leave us like that. Yep. We're going to let it go. We'll let it go. And then we'll bring in Araquanid. We'll bring in Araquanid for farm down. Beautiful. Bring in the ghost type. Bring in the ghost type. Or the flying type, whichever one is there to hard counter Araquanid. See, what did I say? Swanna. And there is a... We needed to win that RPS so damn bad, dude. We needed to win that RPS so damn bad. See, what is with the RPS? I feel like maybe my teams are no longer beating the RPS. They're not going to shield this. They're not going to shield this. They're not going to shield this. The good thing is that they have to throw Gigaton Hammer to straight up win, but RPS is rock, paper, scissors. That's what that means. KG, I know. I can't counter this team. They baited with the bulldoze, that's fine. And they got the deep. No. And of course, they get the move right before we get off our water pulse, because they're like, we're not going to go down to anything that you're going to throw because we're too frail to even take a single freaking move. GG's, buddy. I was just saying that Swanna is so good, but now why are we seeing more Swanna? Why are we seeing more Swanna, chat? Good lord, dude. Like neither of the team comps that we've been climbing with helped us in any of those battles. That's insane. But the first set we did get 3-2. But that's really frustrating. What was it? It was... What was the lead? Florges, Swanna, Tinkaton. I swear, chat, we've been stuck in the 2400s for the past 2 weeks because we haven't been doing all of our sets, but also because of the fact that, like, the meta keeps changing so much. Like, we'll go from seeing a bunch of Kanto Ninetales teams to a bunch of Talonflame teams to a bunch of Licky Licky teams to Mimikyu teams to Swanna teams, and then we're going back to Kanto Ninetales teams. I'm just like, yeah, it's crazy. The name of the app is Battleflow. Battleflow Pokemon Go PvP Team Building Companion app. Available on iOS and Google Play. Is Quagsire Mimikyu Meta was a good team? Any questions? You know what? Any questions y'all guys have about whether or not a team is good? I will say you can go to pppoke.com, or you can also use the Battleflow app I just told you about because it is free. There are pro benefits that it can come with for when you subscribe, but the app is mostly pretty much free, and everything that you need, you can either team generate, or you can just put your team in there, and it can rank your team on its strengths, weaknesses, synergy. So it's easier for you to take a look at the analysis and why the team works rather than me just telling you if it works. I will say right off the bat, a ground flying core is still very strong no matter what meta it is. But if you want to see why it works, I can't give you like a full detailed explanation because that would take like much longer than I even have. But if you want like a detailed look analysis as to why your team works, pppoke.com or Battleflow app. The app is free. The app is free. These two team cons that we were climbing with in the past couple of days, pretty fun, but it's not really working as much now. I will say the other team cons that we did run were Mimikyu, Tinkaton, Umbreon, Mimikyu, Tinkaton, Furret. What else? What else? I have the team. I actually have the teams right here. Let me see. Meta-analysis. Okay. The best team comp that we had success with, which is like, I tracked 5. Yo, Sakar, what's good? Welcome to Twitch chat, dude. Best team comp I had most success with was the Mimikyu, Tinkaton, and Umbreon team because it's so flexible and bulky. It's insane how much it works. But the problem is when you run into an opposing fairy like Tinkaton, or you run into a Kanto Ninetales, which was literally every other game. But the team had the most success. Well, compared to the win-loss rating, it was like 71.4% win rate, but I logged 5 wins, 2 losses. Other team comp was like Clodsire. Mimikyu had a lot of play, but the other team comp I ran was Clodsire, Fur, Mimikyu, Tinkaton, Pangoro. Literally, it's Mimikyu, Tinkaton, and the Dark type. That's team comp that can work if you're trying to look for a team comp right now. It's either like Mimikyu, Tinkaton, a normal, or Dark type. But yeah, chat, that being said, you boys got to dip because we got to go to the gym in just a little bit here. But thank y'all for tuning in today. Appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow with more battles because it'll be the next meta rotation. Hopefully we'll get some postings done for like what we should be using in the next rotation. I don't know, but yeah, we got to go to the gym, man. So, yo, Sakar, you said get them gains. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, we got to get them gains. You guys will see on Instagram pretty soon. What else? Yeah, tomorrow I'll be back. So we'll post when we're going live. Stay tuned. Make sure y'all follow my socials: Twitter, Discord, Instagram, YouTube, and make sure y'all like, follow, comment on recent videos over on my TikTok and YouTube Shorts. What else? And oh, you know what? Good luck with team comps. Again, use Battle Flow. Super good, super efficient for team building, and super efficient for like looking at what you need to be preparing against when it comes to your team comps. So you guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys for coming through today, and I will see y'all very, very soon. Peace out. Have a good night, y'all.